What's up, gamers? Welcome to Infamous Game Show, powered by Uvu. I'm D-Mac.
I'm Rob Cash76, and today is January 7, 2009. We got a great show in store for you today.
Alright, first of all, Rob, you just got a PS3 not too long ago. Tell me what's your first impressions of the PS3. Tell me about the games that you played.
My first impression is Metal Gear Solid 4, Snake. You know, you see them nose hairs. But yeah, this is the best game on the PS3, I think. And then the second game I got was Little Big Planet. I got all this for Christmas, so I've always been playing it for like 3 weeks. I beat Metal Gear though. It was a good game, great game. Little Big Planet, I beat that too. PS3 is killing the 360 in graphics, but they're not killing it in like games. Xbox is also killing PS3 in online because I love how the Xbox organizes their stuff and all that. And I just basically like the Xbox Live better than the PS3 online anyway. So yeah, that's my impressions of the PS3.
I mean, but you don't only have the games to play. I mean, the PS3 beta was just released not too long ago. Tell me about what you think about that.
Oh man, the PS3 Home beta, I was on Xbox Live hearing all y'all talking about PS3 Home beta coming out, yeah. I was like, yeah, I gotta get me a PS3, check out that Home. When I got on Home, I was like, dang, this is way better than Wii's, Mii's, or like 360's new experience and all that, because you can buy your own clothes, you can buy your house. You can't get a TV in your house to watch like videos and stuff with your homies and all that.
Yeah,
so
that's
you can
bad.
go to movie theater, bowling alley and all that, yeah, so.
I mean, yeah,
but
keep you busy.
I'm about to talk about one of these.
Keep you busy a little while, but I mean, we still need them TVs in there. Because what's the purpose of having a house and inviting people in there if you can't watch the movies on there, or having a stereo in there and listen to the music that's on?
Yeah, but I'm about to get off Home and talk about one of the biggest letdowns of the year, Gears of War 2.
Man. First, let's start off. They messed up so bad on the multiplayer, man. I can't believe that they did that. Like, when I play online, plenty of times, I done went into a dude's face with the shotgun, shot him point blank in his face, and it did nothing. He turned around and chainsawed me. That is horrible. That's
because you weak, but you know, that's because you garbage. But you see me, I get chainsawed all the time. Like, it's like, you know, you go into the game, right? And this is me, and then this is Gears of War 2 other people. They made that game for chainsaw duel. It's nothing but a fat chainsaw duel all day. Everybody turn around, chainsaw. I played a match today. This dude was just standing there, spinning in circles with his chainsaw. But the single player, I say the single player is the high point on Gears 2, not the multiplayer.
Yeah, it is. But since the single player is so solid, only thing we can criticize is the multiplayer right now. And one of the biggest things about the multiplayer I hear a whole lot of complaints about on my friend list is the smoke grenades. I mean, why is the smoke grenades a weapon that you start off with? Why isn't it a pickup?
Man, they better make that a pickup, because telling you, that thing, it's 10 people on the map starting off, so that's 10 smoke grenades when you go in. Imagine 10 people falling down, and then you fall down, and then you get up, and somebody just standing there with a chainsaw ready for you. Man, I'm telling you, I've been this close to throwing this thing to my wall, like, get out of my system.
Yeah, you're right about that.
Talking all that smack how good this game was, and then just smack me in my face.
Don't get me wrong, Cliffy B was right. I mean, Gears 2 is badass. It's always going to be badass. It's always going to go down in history for being one of the top games on Xbox, period. But he made some major mistakes. But I got some news for you. Patch has been announced for all these major things that we just talked about. It's going to be a patch sometime in January. We're not sure when this is coming out, but some of the details on it, they say they're going to fix the shotgun problem. The shotgun is going to feel like the standard shotgun from Gears of War, I hope. Then, I mean, people been glitching sometimes with the shield. They can hold a two-handed weapon with the shield, and they're going to fix other things. Oh, but one more thing. They're going to have some more achievements come to Gears 2. They didn't give it no details about what the achievement is going to be, but I believe that they're going to have some downloadable content that come with the achievement, so I don't think that's coming with the patch. I'm not sure, but when we get some more news, we'll let y'all know. But for our next topic, we're going to talk about the game of the year. We're going to talk about why did VGAs choose Grand Theft Auto 4 for their game of the year. What you think about that, Rob?
I think they chose for game of the year because they ain't really out there with Metal Gear. They ain't really. I don't think they stuck with the Metal Gear story, seeing how long it's been out. Personally, I think Metal Gear Solid 4 should have got game of the year, but Grand Theft Auto, don't get me wrong, is a good choice for game of the year. I like the story on that game, pretty solid. MGS4 had a better story, but felt like he was in a movie, all that good stuff. Grand Theft Auto 4, they multiplayer, they were surprised me with that 16-player multiplayer. Everybody was geeking, like when they heard it, like, oh, 16-player multiplayer, you gonna be deep on your head, cousin, and all that. Yeah, I think VGAs, I don't like their pick, but it's still a good pick, don't get me wrong, as long as they didn't choose Fable 2, like X-Play.
Oh my God, the dog is beautiful. But I kind of agree with VGAs, but I agree 100% with you too. I mean, Metal Gear Solid was a great game, real solid. I mean, I love that game. I've been following Metal Gear since the older Metal Gears. And, I mean, for them to have a great story, I mean, the major complaint about people, I think, about Metal Gear, they were complaining about, I think the biggest complaint was the cutscenes. I mean, the cutscenes was good. I mean, it was not like you was watching a boring JRPG cutscene. I mean, you was watching cutscenes that had action. It was piecing the story together. It's
for
not
those
like
of y'all, that's Japanese role-playing games, JRPG, Japanese role-playing games. So they all just don't know. All right, keep going, cuz.
Yep. I mean, it's not like you didn't get a lot of gameplay. You got a lot of gameplay. I mean, but if you go through it a second time, trust me, if you go through it on Big Boss Extreme, you will get a lot of gameplay. You will get your money's worth on it because you're going to play the game a whole lot harder. You're going to be playing the game a whole lot stealthier, and you're going to try a whole lot of new things. It's a lot of things on Metal Gear that a bunch of people probably didn't know about. So if you play it on Big Boss Extreme and go through it again, I bet you that you would find a whole lot of other things about it.
I ain't never felt more like a one-man army since Metal Gear Solid 4. Especially on Big Boss Extreme, you gotta walk all slow. They got you gotta use tactics, stealth tactics and all that. Yeah, it's a great game to play through more than once. It's a good buy and all that, yeah. So I wouldn't knock it or nothing, so yeah.
So we both agreed that the game of the year for us is Metal Gear Solid 4.
Yep, Metal Gear Solid 4 game of the year over here on inFAMOUS. I don't know about VGA or X-Play picking Fable. Dog lovers.
Once again, the dog is beautiful. Alright, what else